So a man recently goes viral on this app for proposing to his girlfriend, now fiance, using a ring from Pandora.
Is that nice, right? No stress.
The comment section was brutal. People saying things like, I could never accept a Pandora ring as an engagement ring. People saying that it's supposed to be way more expensive. It's supposed to be 2 to 3 months of a man's salary, and how they would never accept it. They would never accept it. I want to show you guys this really quickly from a celebrity a lot of us know, J-Lo, who collects engagement rings like Thanos collects Infinity Stones, okay? Here's J-Lo's first ring, valued at $100,000. Here's her next ring, valued at 6 figures. Here's a ring from the first time she was engaged to Ben Affleck. This ring is over 6 carats. Here's an 8.5 carat ring that she got from her ex-husband, Mark Anthony. I can't find the photo of this ring, but the ring that she got from A-Rod was valued at between $1 and $5 million. They broke up. Every single time, every fancy ring, every upgrade, none of those carats kept those relationships together. So what's my point? The size of the ring doesn't matter. The price of the ring doesn't matter. The size of the wedding doesn't matter. Does that man love you and you love him back? Some people can have the biggest ring and the biggest wedding, and the marriage could be the biggest failure of their lives.
Yep. What? Somebody name his ass in it.
All right, let me give y'all a heads up. So when women are saying that we don't like men that are too emotional, that doesn't mean we don't like men that don't express their feelings, or
Whatever she's saying, ignore it.
we don't like men that don't cry or that don't complain or vent. That's not what we mean. What we mean is when it's time to have a serious conversation, or when it's time to communicate, you can't communicate because you're too emotional in your responses, meaning that you can't have the conversation because you're upset by certain words or certain phrases being used, because you're taking everything personal in a conversation. Or I can't bring up certain examples or certain topics because they trigger you. That's what we mean by we don't want a man that's too emotional.
Emotional is emotional. You don't have to categorize them. An emotional man is an emotional man. And if you want an emotional man, that man you go get. Alright?
Right.
I just want to know, why is it considered a threesome when a man sleep with 2 women?
Right.
But when a girl want to sleep with 2 men, it's a train.
I mean, that's easy to understand. What that train look like? Not different hole. It's like one day, the next one going inside of you. It's a threesome because it's one going inside 2 hole. 1, 2, 3. But train going inside 1 hole. Like use a tunnel. Yo, very easy to understand. You don't know what a train is. You don't know what a train look like. If you have sex with more than one guy, it's a train. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run a gunshot.
Who sent me $50 Wait, the dude sent me 50 more. Why did the dude send me $50?
When nothing you do is correct or enough for a narcissist. That's why he moving like that. He kind of moving shaky, like he's scared.
Did you send him something?
No, baby. I told you I wasn't going to get back to him until you told me what to send, because I didn't want to mess everything up. Like, I'm literally, you have me on edge. Like, I can't do anything right, so I don't assume to do anything at all. Like, I don't even say hi to him. Because I don't know how whatever I might do might anger you, so I just don't do anything. Which is why I ask questions, because I obviously make the wrong assumptions.
You know what she need? She needs somebody like me. Cause look, he seemed like a good guy. Not a good way to live. You're there on edge and you can't say anything. Oh shit. He'd get verbally abused because of that woman. Yeah, big fella, she can't physically abuse you. She probably don't bring him down all the time. So watch him. You don't deserve that. You deserve somebody with my mentality. Put you in your place a long time.
If a man says to you that a woman is crazy or difficult, ask him, what bad thing did you do to her?
Stupid.
I had my son at the age of 21 years old. His father passed away 2 years later, so it was me and my son against the world. In the beginning of my son's senior year, he brought a friend home. Let's call him Max.
Oh no.
What?
I hope this isn't going where we think it's going.
I really liked Max as a person. He was a really sweet guy. We exchanged numbers just in case. After 4 months of coming to our house, Max texts me that he wants to meet up for coffee out of nowhere. I texted him if it was something urgent or about my son. He responded by saying it's something important. I was curious, so I decided to meet up with him.
Stop right there. You are an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was curious. Shut the up.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Oh, it just keeps getting worse. When I met up with him, he looked very nervous. I asked him, what was this meeting about? He told me I can't tell my son about it. He then confessed to me that he was developing feelings for me. I was taken aback by this. I told him that while I was flattered, I had to think about my son.
Right.
He pleaded with me to just give him a chance. It was so long that I found somebody interested in me like that. Max was already 18 when he was introduced to me, and he is a very handsome man.
Oh, so you've been watching him since you got introduced. Nasty bitch.
I said yes, but with the condition that it would only be casual dating and my son doesn't have to know about it. We met up the next week at his place. I told my son I was going out with friends. Our meetups became very frequent, and as such, our relationship grew stronger.
Boo.
Looking back, it seems that my relationship with Max had a negative effect on the relationship with my son. I had to come up with different excuses on why I wasn't around. I missed out on his soccer games. I think I really messed up when I missed his birthday dinner because I was with Max.
How is that possible?
She told him that she was held up with work.
You weird, buddy.
It was a week before my son's flight to college that I got a text from Max that my son found out about us. When my son arrived home, he never uttered a word about the situation. He just pretended that nothing ever happened. He seemed very cold to me. When it came to dropping him off, he didn't even give me a hug or even look back at me when it was time for the flight. When I drove back home, Max's car was in my driveway. I saw that he had a black eye and a broken nose when he stepped out of his car.
Very much deserved.
The next day, he proposed, and I accepted.
Damn.
Dude.
You accepted?
Dude.
Come on, you don't f up the whole son experience with you and his friend. Break your face, and you still accept. But I'd never talk to you again. I'd never, ever talk to you again. I don't care who you is. That is bad. I'd have cut you off.
It's been 4 years now. Max and I have a 2-year-old daughter. He blocked me on everything.
Good.
No shit.
2 days ago, I got a call from my son that he's going to be in town and wants to meet up in person this Friday, and I said yes. I was really scared. A part of me wanted to tackle him with a hug and beg for his forgiveness.
Don't touch me. Clotheslining.
Another part of me wanted to leave before he noticed me. I started asking about how he is doing. He said he was fine. I was about to apologize before he interrupted me by saying, "Before you apologize, I want to understand how the relationship between Max and you even started." Started telling him everything. When it came to mentioning my meetups, he interjected me and started asking questions that were difficult to answer. That's when I started crying. He
It's your choices, yo.
told me to save my tears.
Yeah.
He then asked if I was still with Max. I told him yes, that I was married to him and that we have a daughter together.
Done.
He seemed to need a minute to process that.
Yeah, I need a minute, and I'm not even your son.
Right?
He said he loves himself and his life too much to have me back in his life. He told me his future in-laws and his fiance are his family now. He finally admitted that he just wanted closure before permanently cutting me off. He made it clear he wouldn't be there for me, at least at my last stage of life, or even come to my funeral.
Damn! Jesus Christ.
That's pretty brutal. I mean,
Hey. He brutal, but understandable.
He said goodbye to me and left. I never felt so much emotional pain in my life before. What do I do now?
Break up with your boyfriend. Oh, no. Build a time machine, go back, and shoot yourself in the back. That's your only option.
A lot of these men have mom issues. They have traumas. They're not leading. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. They're lacking in every aspect.
So Shay, you know why? Those are
they suck.
No, Shay, you're dealing with that because those are the men that you can attract. You don't have the ability to attract the high value men that can provide and protect. That is correct. But
because I carry every trait as to why I should.
You don't hear how you're talking over the man already. Nobody wants to deal with that. And the only fellas who want to deal with that is them same bitches that would just be checking on you just for a heave up. But nobody ain't gonna stay with you. Shut up.
At a time, if you had the ability to attract the high value men that can provide you things, you wouldn't even be dealing with those bum broke dudes. So the facts is that you can't attract those high value men because you're very masculine.
She don't even listening to understand. She just listening to so she could cut him off and make a point. Nobody go deal with that unless he giving up. If you have sex in it, you don't want it.
He ain't lying.
Sometimes they still want you to settle for things that you don't have
to. Want you.
Jesus Christ.
But if you want a man that can lead you and a man that you genuinely love, respect, and admire, that means that you have to work on yourself is what I'm saying. You have to be the woman to attract those high value men.
You're saying that I'm not the woman to attract them high value men. It's crazy because I have.
Where are those high value men now? Answer the question. Where are those high value men?
In my DMs just...
You don't have no fucking high value man in your DMs, bro. You just have a lot of DMs of fellas that just want to get the heave up from you. I said that before.
They're in your DMs just
I
sitting
don't
there.
need that.
Yeah, because they only want to smash. They're not trying to wife you up.
No, that's not the case.
They only want to smash. You say that you have them. You don't have them. You got sexual value from them.
First of all, I'm not being no yes man to no man.
Okay, facts. So guess what? The high value dudes ain't gonna take your masculine self.
No, it is.
Simple. Go on.